Yeah, I just watched the TV program where Dr. Abati spoke, emphasizing that this is a democracy. People have rights to free speech, in as much as the speech is not inflammatory, is not character assassinating, and is not a hate speech. Yeah, I quite understand that, and I quite reason alongside with him, in as much as one has the right to free speech and expression, free expression, as long as such person doesn't um, character assassinate or use speeches or speech that sounds like or tends to be a hate speech. But this is not about about academics now. This is about reality and what is on ground. Now, actually I don't actually what will I say? Yes, I don't actually have I don't know how to put it, but I meant to say that I don't blame Nigerians, more especially the youths, who are the most affected by bad leadership. Because they have more years ahead of them. They have both curiosity, they have apprehension, they have ambition of their future. So because the youths are the future of our nation, of our country, the youths are the future. So they are the ones who are at the receiving end of these mean and reckless and selfish, irresponsive and irresponsible leaders. They are those who are at the receiving end. Most of us are going towards 50, are crossing 50, must have tasted wealth, traveled wide, had all kinds of life, and now we are heading towards retirement. Whereas the youths in their 20s, in their 30s, in their teens, if the country wrecks furthermore, they are the ones who are gonna be at the receiving end of it all. So, and having been recklessly, mercilessly, how will I say, we have been mesmerized, and we have been recklessly, the economy now has actually tortured a lot of Nigerians. We are suffering. So, and any further suffering, any further maladministration, I don't know what Nigeria will become about. Even NSAS will be nothing. It will be like just the introduction. The next one, the Nigeria will be closed. So now, Dr. Abati is a wealthy person. He's not even a middle class. He's well above middle class. He has served a commander in chief before, and he's in the epitome of his career. So I don't think he has the grasp of an ordinary Nigerian in the streets. He's a rich man. He's well above middle class. I mean, he doesn't have the touch of what the youths are passing through. So he is a good man. He's conscientious. I know he would want Peter Obi to win. I want to be straight now. I know he would want good leadership because he is in between. If Nigeria is messed up, he doesn't care. Even if he cares, he's not going to affect him much. He has surpassed poverty. So, and during the time of Goodluck Jonathan's regime or administration was far better than that of Buhari's. in many ways, because there are spaces for improvement and development. Buhari's own is like we are retrogressing, and is a terrible thing. So whether Nigeria gets better or not, Dr. Abati will remain who he is. If Nigeria gets better, he will be grateful too. At least we will have good nation with good image. Whether you have money or not, there are countries a Nigerian passport holder can't just pass truly with integrity or with honor. We are always thoroughly searched, checked, suspected, and malhandled, and we don't have consulars in any way in any country I've ever seen. Our consulates are useless. You call them, they won't come. They won't even pick your call. They'll tell you they're busy across the world. The only time Nigeria consulate did good job is the only time Lolo Ojukwu from Enugu, the beautiful woman, wife of our late leader, late Dr. Chukwemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu's wife, Lolo Bianca Ojukwu, was an epitome of respect and integrity. She was very hardworking. She actually made Nigerians happy when she was in Pakistan. I mean, no other diplomat was like her. None. She was responsible, responsive, and treated Nigerians nicely and made sure she did exactly the job she was called upon to do. So that's how it is. But apart from her, I don't think that Nigeria has any good story to tell. From the Pacific to North America to Europe, our embassies are just there for their own interests, their own aggrandizement. They don't care. They even treat the country that the local people in the country that they are situated better than the Nigerian citizen. I'm telling you, I have witnessed. I'm a victim of a consular, a Nigerian consular in China, who used his power to incarcerate me. But that's a story for another day. So what I'm trying to say is, I don't blame those who are. This is not about using grammar here. I'm going to hit the nail at the point. I don't blame anyone who is going emotional on those who are talking against Peter Obi. I keep telling you, this man is passionate to see Nigeria revive. So, grow, succeed, develop. And everyone knows that he is genuine. He has no intention. He has no other intention but to build the country. His deputy is equally the same. A sound, well-educated man. And the two of them are God-given. And I don't know why you should say why free speech. Yes. Same way. The other person has right to say what he wants, so the other person also has right to abuse. Because, I mean, even in some countries, you can tell a leader that you are stupid. It's an abuse, but it's not inflammatory. If you are stupid, I say you're very stupid. I think anyone that will be talking against Peter Obi should be examined. Well, I cannot group all of you in the same place. All these people that have made so much money in past administrations, and they still are making money and in the highest position in anywhere they are, of course, Peter Obi coming in will be a threat to them. Soludo, I don't know, is a mistake, and he won't go in the second time. We'll make sure he could be impeached. We will watch him now. Any slightest nonsense he does now, they remove him from office, and I guarantee he will not go the second tenure. Why will he talk such arrant nonsense? It's emotional because the youths are tired. We want Nigeria to move forward